This show is brought to you live in glorious black and white.
No protest signs were misspelled during the making of this podcast. Hello, and welcome to Pull Yourself to Pieces, the show where we find...
You've run out of ideas to sabotage the show opener, haven't you?
Yes, I admit it. I am defeated. You've won. But I do have a new theme song.
Oh, really?
How's this?
That's taken.
All right. How about this one?
Yeah, that's taken too.
This one?
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
Also taken.
I have one last one.
Oh, you're a genius. The show where we find the humor from the inside and out. Ha!
Dead air.
Pull Yourself to Pieces will now give you about 30 seconds of silence in order to get our dead air out of the way and to have a smooth flowing show. Here we go. And I will say what I say every week. I muted the mics.
If you
Got
say
it?
so.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we go any further,
Yeah.
what is with the outfit?
You like it? Do you
like
find me
it?
attractive? Do you find me attractive?
I don't get it. Why that outfit? And
Yeah.
you have a woman's wig on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just realize if I had like a twin and she was a girl, this is what it would look like.
Oh God. I don't want to. I'd like to forget that image.
Yeah. Well, too late.
Are you wearing falsies?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well, I've been getting death threats, and
Oh,
this is my best attempt at incognito. What do you think?
oh.
Hey,
So you
I got whistled at on the
are
way
you
to
wearing makeup?
what? Yeah. And I'll
You
tell you, this
took this
stuff's a
kind of
bitch.
far.
Yeah. Hey, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do to look pretty. Hey, I got whistled at on the way here today. Oh, boy.
Are
tell
you
ya.
want me to start calling you Rhea?
Ooh, Ramona. I'll tell you what, walking in these heels is a bitch. I don't know how they do it. I swear
I
to
hope
God.
you're not wearing a thong.
You know, that's personal. You know what? I think our time's up.
You do. Oh, okay, we better go.
This presentation sponsored by
Do you need to get more fiber in your diet and want to help clean up overextended landfills? Then go to your local grocery store and pick up a box of Fiber Blast. Fiber Blast contains ground up bits of cardboard, corn cobs, eggshells, and coconut skin. Just fill up a bowl, add some olive oil, and dig in. Your colon will never be the same. Find Fiber Blast in the liquid plumber aisle.
Wrong.
Welcome to this segment of Wrong All Along, where we discuss and, I guess, debunk some common and some uncommon myths. Are you ready for the ones I've got today, Ray?
You picked these?
No, they came to me in a vision.
Oh, can I trust you?
Trust the vision. Trust the vision.
All right. I'm trusting you here now.
So I got a couple of
make me-
myths here.
Don't make me look foolish in front of our 4 listeners.
Myths. Not
All right.
M-I-S-T, and I have a list.
Oh,
It's
I thought you
myths.
said mitts because it is cold outside and I have mine on. So,
Oh, myths.
oh yeah, mitts.
No, myths.
Oh, myths. Oh,
Myths.
geez. Well, that changes things, doesn't it?
Yes, like this myth. Chameleons change their color to camouflage themselves. Didn't you always think that was true?
No, don't they change the color to attract a mate?
Ooh, you might be very, very close there. It's mostly they change the color to maintain a certain temperature of their body, but they also use it as a way to communicate with other chameleons, which could be, I guess, to attract them, but has nothing to do with predators or hiding from them. So there you go. Very good.
Oh.
You had some cred there.
Yeah.
All right. Myth number 2. Historical one here for you.
Hysterical. Should I be laughing? Oh, I'm sorry. You said historical. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay. Gotcha.
Christopher Columbus, not the director, the
other guy.
discoverer, right?
Okay.
Discovered America.
No.
Right.
No, he didn't.
That's right.
Of course he didn't.
Why not?
Amerigo Vespucci discovered the continent of, north, whatever you want to call it.
No, it was named after that guy, but
it was named after.
Neither one of them discovered it.
But he got here first.
But
Vespucci
they didn't
got
discover it.
No, you don't discover something that's already there.
Exactly. He didn't.
Your boat lands and you go, hey, there's land here. That's
the Native Americans were already here. So
of course, yeah.
He didn't discover it.
So what he discovered was Native Americans.
What's that's funny you said that, because speaking of that, he did bring, unfortunately, did bring European diseases.
Oh yeah,
that apparently may have killed about 90%. It's horrible of the Native Americans that were here. And speaking of 90%, about 90% of Americans believe that he discovered America. That's how many of us believe he discovered America.
No, in fact, Columbus landed in the West Indies, hence the term Indians.
Yes, that's true.
What's
funny is,
again,
if you even go forgetting about the whole discovering thing, he wasn't even the first explorer anyway. They say Leif Erikson, the Viking,
actor?
not the
the Viking. Oh, that Leif Erikson.
He landed here in like 1000 AD.
Yeah.
So
he
was here first. All right.
Alrighty.
Moving on to our next myth.
Mm-hmm.
Myth.
You should do something about that lisp you have.
Okay. Sharks can smell a drop of blood from miles away. I've heard this. I believed that.
And so can vampires. What? Yeah, vampires have that skill too,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It turns out that sharks...
It's false?
Yeah, they can't detect a single drop of blood from miles away. But they can pick up on small amounts of changes in the water, chemical changes in the water. Some species of sharks can detect one drop in like a big pool, but not miles away.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can sleep better knowing this now. Thank you.
All right. Myth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you eat plenty of carrots, you'll have great eyesight.
You ever see a rabbit with glasses? I rest my case.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Does Bugs Bunny count?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, he did wear glasses occasionally.
No,
that's
not true.
That's I'm gonna use a pun here. That's an orange fallacy.
Whoa. Yeah, they have vitamin E, but they don't give you great eyesight.
No,
they don't do it.
No. That's just to get kids to eat them. That's what your parents told you. Yeah, you won't have to wear glasses.
You do not like any vegetables. Do you eat any vegetables? What do you?
Me? Are you kidding?
You told me you don't like vegetables.
I like eggplant. I like cauliflower. I like broccoli. I like Brussels sprouts. I like onions. I like peppers. I like asparagus. I like spinach. I don't like.
So you do.
I don't like raw vegetables. I like my vegetables fried in garlic and oil, baby. That's what I like.
Fried. Oh, that's real healthy. All right, that makes a lot of sense.
At least you're
going to have something that's really healthy for you, and then you fry it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking about getting cancer, myth: you'll get cancer if you stand too close to the microwave.
I know you'll get hurt if you get inside it and turn it on. I don't know about standing next to it though. Myth. I say no. No.
Yeah, the
Fake false.
radiation that's in a microwave is low energy. It's
First of all, it's not even radiation. So there, it's not radiation per se. It's concentrated sound waves. So there's a big difference.
there might be a certain amount of radiation, but
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any radiation.
It's all contained inside that device. And
look, if there was radiation, you think that cheap plastic door with that little gasket would be enough to keep it in there? No. Come on, let's be real. So there you go.
All right, and here's my last myth for the day. You'll like this one, Ray.
Thank God.
You are a big proponent of this one. You must drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Well, the human body requires 64 ounces of water per day to not enter into the dehydration phase. So, as a rule, to not be dehydrated on a daily basis, your body requires 64 fluid ounces of water. And coffee and soda and beer, they don't count.
Well, here's what I found out.
What'd you find?
Well, that information of the 8 glasses a day was something that the FDA made a suggestion as a guide back in the year 1945. According to statistics and to FDA, we don't need to drink 8 glasses of water each day. Your body will still receive necessary hydration from other fluids and foods.
Now, that's assuming that you're eating enough of those foods that are high in water content. But if your diet is such where you don't eat a lot of foods that are high in water content,
well,
then yes,
it says you're generalizing, because it says that the amount of hydration that a person needs depends on the person. It's different from person to person.
Yes,
age and health, and
how much you sweat.
Right, that's true.
What your body fat content is, because there is fat, there's water stored in fat cells too. There's a lot has to do with this. And
all right, so that one's up for debate.
I can tell you from experience that if I don't drink enough water, I start to get a headache. And the minute I start drinking my water, my headache goes away.
Yeah. Well,
it's true. Yeah. No, I'm not kidding. I'm being serious.
And when you have to pee from all that water, does that give you a headache again?
No, it makes you know where every single bathroom is in the state of Virginia, though.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm like a road map of bathrooms. Yeah. So does that end our little episode?
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Till the next one.
Till we meet again.
Later. Peculiar Vernacular. Welcome to another installment of Peculiar Vernacular, one of Ray's favorite segments.
The funny words.
Funny words. And today I'm going to bring up some odd sayings that all have to do with our senses.
I have no sense. I have no sense at all. So I'm going to fail miserably at this.
How about your organs?
Hey, leave my organ out of this. It's very nice, It has 88 keys. It's got some wood grain sides on it.
Organ.
Oh.
All right. We're going to start with the mouth.
The who? Okay, the mouth.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Good thing this is a family show. Go ahead.
All right, here's this saying. What does this one mean? A mouthful of South.
Jeez. The places I could go. First thing that comes to mind, but I won't say it.
Of course. I'm thinking that too.
Be good.
Going down.
Mouthful of South. You have a twang. You talk like this.
Oh, you are good. A Southern accent.
Yeah.
You sure do have a mouthful, don't you?
I do. I've been here for 30 years. I'm starting to talk like them.
All right.
And they say I'm the one who talks funny here. Yeah, never mind.
All right. Okay. Keeping around the facial things here.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this saying? The gods send nuts to those who have no teeth.
Say that again.
The gods send nuts to those who have no teeth.
Oh boy.
What could that mean?
The gods send nuts to those who have no teeth. Well, it makes no sense because if you want to chew on some nuts, you're going to need some teeth. Now,
I
if
would
he
think.
sent you applesauce, that would be more apropos. So I have no clue what this
There's
means.
not many things you could eat with no teeth.
This is true.
You really can't.
Well, I
well,
can
there are
I can
people
think
that.
of one, but again, it's a family show. So go on. Continue.
I lost my train of thought.
Didn't you now?
It's a proverb.
Yeah.
And it means people often get good fortune that is no use to them.
But what? That's every good fortune that somebody gets is of use to them. Otherwise, it wouldn't be good fortune.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? It could start out as good fortune.
Oh, you mean like winning the lotto and then losing it all in a year because you snorted up your nose, or you bought a $1 billion house and you gave away most of it to your friends and you spent it at the bar and then all of a sudden you're broke again? Yeah,
Ooh,
okay.
You've had a lot of time to think about that, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah. Not me personally though. Okay.
Okay.
But I can imagine. All right,
All
what's the next
right.
one? I didn't
All
like that
right.
last one. I didn't like that one at all.
All right. Okay. This one. How about
all
this thing? To sow dragon's teeth. SOW. You know, like plant. To sow
I got it.
dragon's
To
teeth.
sow dragon's teeth. That is to say derogatory things about people. I don't know. It's the best I can come up with.
That's interesting. That's it's got a relation to it. Apparently, this is based on a Greek legend. A hero killed a dragon, and he planted the teeth, which sprung up an army of men, and these men then killed, leaving only 5 survivors who became the ancestors of the Thebans, whatever, something like that. So, what it means is to take action that is intended to prevent trouble, but actually brings it about.
I haven't heard any of these things ever used ever.
All right. How
So-
about this one? Here you go. How about this?
All right. All
What's whiskey nose? That's NOSC.
Whiskey nose. Whiskey nose. That's a guy. That's an alcoholic. That's a guy who spends too much time at the bar.
Well, it's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's close. It's a red, swollen appearance of your nose that's mistaken for being alcohol abuse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you're a clown during the day. I don't know. Hey, look at that whiskey nose. Look, you idiot. It's fake. Oh, I see.
All right. How about a wiener nose? Don't go there.
we had an uncle with one. No, he had a hiney nose. Remember Uncle Nick?
Oh,
Anyway.
he had a split.
Yeah. Yeah. he had a hiney for a nose. Yeah. And it was really hard to look at because every time I looked at him, I got turned on. All right, what's the next one?
Wiener nose.
Wiener nose. You can smell a hot dog miles away? I don't know. I'm not that smart. That's why I'm with you here.
Oh, there you go. You're not that smart. A wiener
No.
nose is a simpleton. Perfect.
Oh, well, that's me.
You're a wiener nose.
There you go. All right.
Better
what's the
than
next
being
one?
whiskey nose
Yeah, I guess.
or the shadow nose. All right. Now here's my last one. You're
Thank
so
God.
glad, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Proverb. Fields
Proverb.
have eyes and woods have ears.
Say that again.
Fields have eyes and woods have ears.
Yeah. You know, one of our father's favorite jokes was never make love in a cornfield because corn has ears.
I don't
You never-
remember never saying that one.
Yeah, that was one of his favorites. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking in that direction. I don't know what that means at all.
Well, here's what the proverb translates as: even if you're outside, right, and apparently an empty area like a forest,
Yeah.
someone still may be eavesdropping on you.
Chipmunks,
I don't know who.
squirrels,
Yeah, right.
raccoons, birds, owls. wolves,
or the
yeah,
corn,
or the corn
the children of
is
the corn.
listening. All righty. Well,
All right, I've had enough.
do we get to vote on this? Because I vote we don't do this one anymore.
All right, this may be the last particular
Okay.
vernacular. All right.
All right.
Till the next time.
Okay.
Adios.
See ya.
What does that mean?
All the oats. You ate all the oats? Did you leave any for the horse?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Please wait for assistance.
Idiot Science. All right, today on Idiot Science, we are going to discuss the new movie Don't Look Up, which both Ray and I have seen.
Yes, and because we're idiots, we should be really good at this.
And we both actually enjoyed the movie. We didn't see it together, but we saw it separately. And we haven't had a chance
Correct.
to discuss the movie, but we both
No, we haven't.
enjoy it. And that's what we're going to do here. We'd like to discuss the science of the movie, the science that's in the movie, the science behind the movie, and possibly how close that science is to reality. And I'd like to first say that I like the movie. I know you said you saw it first. You said you liked it, and
Oh, as well as I'm sorry. As
Yeah.
yeah, what's that word I want? Well,
satire,
Thank you.
parody,
parody, satire,
black
as-
comedy.
yeah, as that goes, this one was spot on. This reminded me a lot of Wag the Dog.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I barely remember it
ver-
actually, but
very,
yeah,
very similar.
that's
very
similar. Yeah, for those
But-
at home who don't know, not to give too much away, but I'm sure everyone who might see the movie does know this. Don't Look Up is about two astronomers who discover a comet that's heading straight for the Earth and will destroy all life within, I think, 6 months. Right.
6 months after discovery.
And as Ray said, the movie's a parody. It's a black comedy, satire, whatever you want to refer to it as. I really liked the movie a lot. The humor was great. The seriousness is also there too, which is good. And I feel that the messages, there's obviously a huge message about global warming in there. And
global and COVID.
And oh yeah, I would get to that too. Yeah, and
COVID.
And how people can be fooled. The public can be fooled by
Yep.
what
Manipulated.
Sure.
And easily talked into things.
Oh,
yeah.
and a huge thing, which is really topical, and that's science denial, and that really is an issue.
Yeah.
That is an issue.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to see, some person's, opinion, but of what he thinks could be a possible or not possible response or not response to what would really happen if a comet was coming to hit us. And anyway,
they tried to cover it up, and then when they realized that they couldn't.
All right, let's not give away too much.
All right, so the science of the movie.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready.
So the science of the movie, I did a little research, and it turns out that it is very possible for a comet to come very fast and be very large.
Of course it is.
Could actually hit the Earth within 6 months. That is a possibility. All right.
Yeah.
Now, comets, asteroids, meteors, they're all like space junk, basically, that, parts of planets or parts of the original, the Big Bang stuff. And they float around and everything. And it is important for scientists to keep a track on things. But even though it's possible that one of those comets, like, something in this movie, here's the good news. I got some good news out of all this. Okay. The good news is that it's very, very highly unlikely that a comet could hit the Earth because space is massively large. We'd have no concept of how large space is and how small the Earth really is in the scheme of space. But
I know how large it is.
The odds are really, really in our favor to a comet not hitting the Earth. And something smaller, usually that could come and it burns up in the atmosphere, becomes an asteroid.
Yeah.
Yeah, becomes an asteroid.
Yeah, pain in the asteroid. Yeah. Because it lands on your house, on your car. You know, it is. Go ahead.
Anyway, so that's the good news about the logic in the movie.
Yeah.
Getting back to the movie, I do want to say that it's funny how they show us the politicians and the media, and I love how they're both, they play how it probably would be, kind of like ignorant, denial.
Oh, that movie is spot on. There's
Yeah.
there's nothing phony about that movie and the response that the government makes. It's spot on.
It's kind
especially-
of similar to what's happened with COVID, like you had said.
You think?
We have a situation here where the vaccine and the masks and it's scary. What's scarier to think about is the denial type of thing. That's scarier than a comet coming, actually.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
the fact that
denial.
if something's coming, there's going to be a whole denial, and there's a way to look at ways we can spin it and turn it into news
Yeah.
that's, not going to be so dangerous because, but anyway, overall it was an entertaining movie, and the science is sound. It's just that thank God that we have
What do we have?
we have a lot of space between us, not just between
Okay.
you and me.
Yeah, it's 400 miles at least.
Yeah.
And speaking of vast, do you remember my first wife? All right, so is that it for this set?
Well, I do want to ask one thing since we're on
Yes.
science.
Okay.
If there's a comet coming,
Yeah.
you think we should know?
Yeah. I'd want to know that the end is near, so I could take all my credit cards and go travel
Here we
the
go.
world. See Italy, go to
Oh, wow.
Spain,
Well, that-
France, Switzerland, and then not worry about paying the bill because we're all going to croak. So
Okay.
yeah, you
Well,
can tell I've already got this planned out, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's going to lead to my last question.
Uh-oh, there's more.
What would you have done in your last hour?
My last hour, what would I have done?
Yeah.
Am I single or do I have a significant other?
Well, if you're single, you may want to get a significant other in that last
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah. Well, assuming I have a significant other, we're just gonna get in bed and that's how we're going out. We're gonna be
All
in the
right.
bed when it happens.
Okay. There you
And
go.
not sleeping either.
I haven't thought about it. And I definitely
Oh.
don't want to think about you with significant other in a bed.
Why not?
Leaving on that note.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right, on to the next segment.
Thank God we're not face to face sometimes. All
Yep.
right. Two
We could be-
idiots sign off.
We're ass to face. You're listening to Pull Yourself to Pieces
The podcast that finds the humor from inside and out.
with your host Ray.
And Bill, catch a brand new episode every Wednesday.
Catch what? Like you're fishing? Like you throw your hook out there? Is that what you mean?
No,
Like
you don't you throw your rod.
oh, it's not like catching fish.
No. It's like catching flies.
Wait, are we talking baseball
Or
or
fly fishing.
what frogs do?
What frogs do.
Catch flies.
Yeah, maybe.
True or false?
All right, hello out there. This is a segment that we call True or False, where Bill asks me or presents me with some statements, and I have to try and figure it out if they're true or false, and vice versa.
And whoever
we
gets
have-
the most out of 5.
Wins, and I want at least a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts this time.
A dozen?
Yeah, a dozen.
You're one person.
I know, but they last at least a week. Put them in the fridge, so
That's
Yeah.
still about 2 a day.
it'll cost you more to ship them to me than to actually
So
buy the
unhealthy.
dozen.
So
Yeah.
unhealthy.
All right, so I guess I'm going to go first because I just
Okay.
can't wait to stump you.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, true or
Oh,
false, Bill?
I hate
You
this.
ready?
Yeah.
Put your thinking cap on.
Mm.
Take off the shower cap and put on your thinking cap. All
Oh,
right,
damn it.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right, all right. When Abe Vigoda was born, he was already 28 years old.
False.
How do you know?
Because
Have you ever seen him?
Yeah, I
Maybe
have
he
seen-
was 28 years old when he was born.
No, he wasn't.
How do you know? You can't be sure.
We're born at 0.
You know, the odds are pretty good that he was at least 28 because, you know.
I got
All
it.
right, so you're saying false?
Yes.
Okay, well, I can't answer that because I don't really know. So
We know. No one's
All right,
born at
so, all right.
28 unless
All
you're
right, one
Benjamin
one-
Button.
Yeah. Actually, he was like 100 when he was born. Okay, here comes the next one. You ready?
Yeah.
To this very day, penguins still consider the late Burgess Meredith their supreme leader.
What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, let me think about this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
For those of
Think
you
hard.
who at home who don't remember, might be too young to know, there was an old show on the television in the 60s called Batman.
Yeah. In color.
Yeah. It was done tongue-in-cheek. It was really,
Yes.
really great as a kid
Yeah.
to grow up and watch that. And
and
one of
the
the villains
villains-
was the Penguin, played by the actor Burgess Meredith, who is also Mickey in Rocky movies.
Right.
The,
Mickey and the Rocky movies.
yeah.
So, true or
And,
false, Bill?
it's false.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Actually, there's no way to prove that, though. I mean,
That's correct.
be-
See? Yeah. So this is your opinion. All
Oh,
right.
God.
All right. So I'll give you two. All right. You ready? Here comes the third one.
Yeah, I can't
All right.
imagine.
Now, time to get serious.
Hmm.
Okay. Barry White was arrested and spent 4 months in jail for stealing hubcaps.
Ooh. Oh, this is so ridiculous. True.
Barry White was arrested and spent 4 months in jail for stealing $30,000 worth of Cadillac tires.
Oh, I was off.
So you got that one wrong.
He stole $30,000.
He was 16 years old.
30. That's a long time ago. And
30,000
30,000 then would be like, oh,
Yeah.
how did he? Where did he put all that? And why?
I don't know, but Barry White started out as a felon. Yeah, and really turned his life around. But yeah,
What was his
yeah,
big song?
Oh, well, he had a bunch. Come on.
don't know.
Love's Theme, and then all those, the big hits in the 70s that he had where he just basically grunted throughout an entire song. His first
Yeah, he
real
was
big-
mumbling under there saying, what am I going to do with all those damn tires?
well, his first big charted hit is under his group, which was called Love Unlimited, and the name of the song is "Walking in the Rain with the One I Love." And he actually has a few lines in the
you sure
song.
it wasn't walking in the rain running from the police?
No,
Oh.
that's another. That's on a different album.
That was
But yeah, that
Bonus
I
track.
believe that came out in '69. So yeah, very very good song. All right, here we go. Here's your fourth one. You ready?
okay.
The film The Great Escape is a work of fiction.
Oh. True.
Nope. The film The Great Escape is actually based on a true story of a bunch of guys that tunneled
Should've
out
known
of their POW camp. And the last, and you ready for this? The last surviving escapee just recently passed away at 99 years old.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting. I didn't
is a-
mind losing that one because that was interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
I should have
All right.
known that.
Yeah. You might
So
get
I
this
got
last
2
one.
and
You ready?
2 now. All right.
Yeah, 2 and 2. All right,
Oh,
here we go.
boy.
Here's the
Here we
tiebreaker.
go.
You ready?
All right.
All right. If submarines don't come up for air, they drown. Silence. I'll
True.
run that by you
True.
again.
True.
No, it's false. Of course, they don't drown.
Well, yeah, I'm an idiot.
How is? Oh, that was funny. Okay, folks. I thought this was idiot science, but I was wrong. All right. Okay.
All right, I got 2 out of 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
To turn my
Oh.
brain back on again.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Well, I thought the drowning
What?
was sort of like a metaphor for
no,
sinking.
no. Submarines don't come up for air; they drown. Of course, they don't drown.
Well, I thought. I mean, how long can they stay under the water? They can't indefinitely stay under the water.
I
They
don't
can't.
know, but
No, they
unlike,
can't. They have-
unlike certain, yeah,
Well,
they can't.
I know,
right? But they don't
it's
drown.
not drown. Okay, I know.
No.
I'm an idiot.
But
Okay.
there you go.
All right,
all
here
right.
goes my 5 true and falses.
All right, time
Here
for
we go.
Bill's revenge. Here it comes.
Ooh, okay. True or false?
Yeah.
Terrestrial is a layer of the earth.
No, false.
That's correct. Do you know the layers of the earth?
Yeah,
Really?
dirt.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, dirt, more dirt, really packed together dirt, hot dirt, and then molten dirt.
Fine.
Next one.
All right. True or false?
Yeah.
Frogs can't vomit.
I tell you what, never mind. Frogs can't vomit. So I don't know. I guess you'd have to get one really drunk and then hang out and see what happens. Frogs can't vomit. So we used to digest them. We used to dissect them, and maybe somebody figured out that they do not experience reverse peristalsis. So I'm going to say true.
Yes, you're right. It's true.
Ooh, I'm getting lucky here.
They cannot vomit. And
yeah. But they'll get drunk though.
Yeah.
They will get drunk, but they won't
Yeah.
vomit. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to hear something disgusting?
Yeah.
No. If a frog eats something that's dangerous for them,
Yeah,
and
they
they
die.
can't. Well, the frog throws up his entire stomach.
That's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Jeez.
Oh my!
That's
All right, moving along. True or
Yeah.
false?
Uh-huh.
A+ is the universal donor blood type. A+ is the universal donor blood type. True or false?
Oh, I know this. No, I believe it's O positive. So I'm going to say false.
You're right. It is O, just called O. O is the
Oh,
universal blood type.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I'm
Oh.
good. I got 3. Okay,
Oh,
keep going.
damn, you already beat me.
Yeah.
Donuts are coming.
Donuts are coming.
All right. Number 4, true or false? There are roughly 350 countries in the world.
350 countries?
Mm-hmm.
That's an awful lot of countries. I say false.
Yep, you're right. 4 for 4. Look at him go.
How many countries are there?
There's 195 countries.
That's still a lot. I wouldn't have guessed there was that many.
That is true, right? That is a lot.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
And the last question.
Go ahead.
This is an easy one, of course.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, I thought I'd give you an easy one. All right. True or false? Humans generally have 23 pairs of chromosomes. True or false?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm going to say false.
No, true.
Oh, snap.
They have 23 pairs, which is 46 chromosomes that carry the genetic information that they get from their ancestors.
Okay.
And there you go.
All right.
True or false? So you did it. 4-2.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Pure luck. Just
Yeah.
pure luck.
What kind of Krispy Kremes you want? All the same? I'm gonna give you
No,
all
I
the
like
same.
I like the raspberry filled.
Raspberry filled.
Raspberry filled. Yeah. They're the best.
Okay. Coming
All right.
your way.
I'll
A
expect
dozen
them in the
raspberry
mail.
filled.
Okay.
Choke on them.
No. Okay. You want to play that way, huh? All right.
What in God's name?
It's time for another installment of What in God's Name, where we explore some bizarre and unusual religions. God, do you think that's a good idea?
Of course it's a good idea.
Well, he says it's okay. Let's talk about it.
Today on What in God's Name, Billy and I are going to talk about another wacky religion that we have found. And
Aren't they all?
Aren't they all?
Yeah.
This one is called Pastafarianism, as in pasta, or
pasta
better
spa-
known,
Like
yeah.
macaroni, spaghetti?
Well, this is specifically worshippers of the flying spaghetti monster.
What? This is fiction. No?
Maybe, but there's a lot of people that believe in the flying spaghetti monster.
The
And,
flying spaghetti monster.
The flying spaghetti monster. And if you have never seen what the flying spaghetti monster looked like, imagine two big meatballs surrounded by pasta with two pasta things come jutting out of the top of it for eyes, and it flies.
They're not,
And that's
they're not afraid of this thing. They're worshiping this thing.
they worship it. And,
They have a church and everything. Oh.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, it's a virtual church. They don't actually have a church. It's a virtual church.
Oh my gosh, this is
And,
hilarious. Oh.
yeah. And as it turns out, I think flying spaghetti was a poor choice because I think flying angel hair would have been more apropos. If you think about it, angel hair. But anyway,
Oh my
I digress.
God.
Anyway,
Oh.
the flying spaghetti monster religion has only one dogma.
Oh.
No dogma.
No, oh, that's
There's
it.
no dogma. Basically,
Okay.
yeah. Apparently, this religion was thought up by a guy named Bobby Henderson.
Uh-huh.
And apparently he sent an open letter to the Kansas School Board, and that marked the official beginning of his religion.
Oh,
the letter
so that's
he
how you
wrote-
start one. You just send something,
Yeah,
send a letter to the school board, and
yeah.
you got yourself a religion. Bam.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that easy. Yeah.
Okay.
The letter he wrote demanded that the theory of intelligent design, and more specifically, the theory of the flying spaghetti monster, should be taught to students along with theories of evolution.
Okay.
And so obviously he realized that most religions are bogus and phony, and decided that this would be hysterical to force them to teach this along with evolution.
Oh.
I mean, this is a guy after my own heart, because this is something I would have thought of,
Was he successful? Are they teaching
Well,
it?
his reasoning was that this must be done to appease the monster, and he used graphs showing the relationship between the pirate population and national disasters to prove this.
Wait, well,
And
the what? The
again,
pirate?
the pirate population, right?
There's a
Apparently-
pirate population?
Arg, sure there is. Yeah.
Well, they got eye patches and
They
got
must, and
wooden
yeah,
legs with a
The
hook
wooden
in their
legs,
hand.
and
Is that how-
big earrings. And
Okay,
most
so
of them-
anybody, so you got to.
No,
Is that how you become
Pirates.
a pirate? You got to have one of those.
yeah. And so he showed the relationship between pirate population and national disasters to prove the existence of the flying spaghetti monster.
Oh, yeah, that proves it to me.
Yeah. Seen
sold.
by some as a satire against religion, well, duh, the adherents claim that satire is intrinsic to religion.
Oh,
Well, isn't
well,
it? I mean, if we're going to talk about virgin births and serpents that talk and people rising from the dead, yeah, you've got to come up with some kind of satire, because it is intrinsic to religion, which is why we have this segment.
wow.
So what do you
in
think of
God's
that? So
name?
this is the first. This is the first you're hearing of this, right? The flying spaghetti monster.
I never heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was on Facebook many, many years ago, the Facebook page for the Flying Spaghetti Monster was already huge. It had millions of followers. And, me being the nut I am, I had to join. So I was, I was one of the worshipers. And the minute I saw the logo or what the monster looks like with the two meatballs and this spaghetti, I was hooked. I thought this is
I would have
perfect.
been
This is
horrified.
great. Yeah.
I'm
So,
afraid to go eat. Actually, I am
I'll
going to have
tell you
pasta
what,
tonight.
if you were to Google this, you would see millions of people that follow this strictly for the satire. I mean,
Okay.
obviously, you can't have a real religion based on two meatballs and some spaghetti, but
Well,
today's
wouldn't you
world,
be scared out of your, what if this thing ever was a flying around?
yeah.
And what's it got? Big giant teeth?
No, it doesn't have teeth. It's just imagine
So
a
what
lot
kind
of
of monster?
spaghetti wrapped around two huge meatballs, and then two of the spaghettis have antennae that look like eyes, and that's how it can see where it's going. Oh, it's hysterical if you see a picture of this thing. It's absolutely hysterical.
It doesn't seem like a monster. It just seems like somebody didn't like their dinner and they threw it.
Yeah, well, that's possible, and I can't understand why you would throw good pasta and two meatballs away, but
Well,
that's just me.
unless you're a little kid that doesn't like it.
I don't know. Who doesn't like spaghetti and meatballs, Bill?
You always
Come
see
on.
those pictures of little kids that are covered in sauce. I guess that means they liked it. They ate
I
the
don't know.
monster.
I'm not sure. All I know is I report it the way I see it.
Whew.
And so ends another segment of What in God's Name?
Good God.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Okay, we are about to do my favorite segment called Have You Ever Wanted To, where I get to rant about all the wacky things that go through my head.
Don't you do that ranting like all the time?
Yes.
Or you just save it all for the show?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's when I have time to write this stuff down is, when it
All
gets
right. Here we go.
committed to history.
Rant away.
All right, Bill. Bill, have you ever wanted to walk past two guys playing pool in a bar, grab 3 balls and put them in your pocket? Now, remember, they're holding pool cues, so you either have to run very fast
Or I can throw the balls at them.
Oh, you can throw the balls at them. I mean, imagine somebody doing that while you were playing
Balls
pool.
are heavy, man. I don't want to put
No,
balls in my pocket.
They're
I already
not
have
that
two.
Oh, they're not that heavy. Stop it now.
They are balls. I mean, they are heavy.
No.
Balls are heavy.
Okay.
They're heavy balls.
All right.
Those are heavy,
You ready?
each one. Can you imagine if you had to stuff a whole bunch of them in your pockets? Forget it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to
that-
run
that-
away.
No, not at all. All right.
You're crazy.
All right. Have you ever wanted to stand in front of the baby viewing room in a hospital and go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Just to see the horror.
Jeez. I could just see some of the other parents just turning,
Yeah.
looking at you.
Yeah, and looking at you like, oh, crap, he's going to steal our kid.
It goes that way. Another way
Yeah.
it can go is that
Yeah.
you're not sure who your kid is. So
Yeah, exactly. You
take
go
your
either
pick.
way.
It's kind of like you're in it's like a window shopping.
Yeah, window shopping, right. Eeny, meeny. Oh, I like that one. I'll take that one.
I
Nurse,
like that one.
wrap that one up. I'll take that one.
A 2
Put
for
that
1
one-
special. Get that other
Yeah,
one. Too.
I'll take that one to go. All right, Bill. Have you ever wanted to fake a yawn in front of a large group just to watch everyone yawn along and then do it again and again and again?
Oh, that's good. I thought you meant like you want to yarn so that they think that he's bored and
No.
Like-
No, I want to yawn so I can make everybody else yawn, to have the power of the universe to make people yawn. Because they're
How
gonna.
is
And then I
that?
would do.
How is that
and
so contagious? It doesn't.
I
make
have
any sense.
no idea, but I love the fact that it is. And then me being the pain in the ass scooch that I am, I would do it again.
Oh,
and
you
again.
no.
right. All right. Have you ever wanted to sneak a small dog into a laundromat and fake pulling him out of the dryer and admire how fluffy he came out? Could you imagine? Look how fluffy you are.
Look
Could you
at
imagine
Fluffy.
the woman? Could you imagine the woman next to you pulling out her stockings all of a sudden? She watches you pull a dog out of there.
And especially if it's like a fluffy dog, it's even
Yeah.
better.
And you go,
You
came
fluff
out
him
really
up
good,
before.
didn't he? You look over and you go, came out really good, didn't he? You think she'd call the police on you? All right.
Animal
All right.
cruelty, you're in trouble.
All right. Have you ever
Oh.
wanted to just talk really loudly into your phone while surrounded by a large group of people and say, "Look, I don't care how you kill her, or where you bury her."
In like a crowded place, like a
Yeah,
motor vehicle,
Yeah, and just yell into your
movie
phone.
theater,
You think you get some attention?
sports arena.
Yeah. Look, I don't care how you kill her or where you bury her. All right.
That's
All right. All right. There's only two more. You ready? These are the things I think of. Have you ever wanted to attend a faith healing church, fake a bum leg, ask to be healed, and then tap dance out of there? Mammy, how I love you. How I love you. Could you imagine? Just tap dance, like, I'm healed. Oh my God, it's a miracle. You watch everybody's jaw drop. Oh, I'm next. Me next.
And it doesn't work for any of them.
No, and they all hobble out, the way they came in. All right, you ready? Here's the last one.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever wanted to just run in slow motion to wherever you're going with a tape recorder of those slow motion movie sound effects?
$6 million man.
Playing, as you creep by. Wouldn't that be hysterical? You just kind of run in slow motion and you have the little tape recorder and you go.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Always wanted
But
to do
your
that.
mind goes.
Yeah.
You think of these things, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I know. And what's crazy, I know you would
Yeah.
love to do them.
Pull some of these off. I
Oh,
would.
yeah.
Ah,
There's a show.
there's a show. Yeah. Inside Ray's mind. Yeah.
Have you ever wanted?
Have you ever wanted to? All right.
All right.
That's it. That's it for this segment, folks. See you
Thanks.
next time.
This presentation sponsored by
Do you have more money than you can spend in 10 lifetimes? Do you like the convenience that technology offers? Do you like to drink tea? Now, from the makers of Coffee Man comes Mr. T, the ultimate in laziness and indulgence. Simply press a button and Mr. T instantly produces boiling water. Press another button and a tea bag of your choice slowly lowers into the cup you provided. The tea bag steeps for 2 minutes and 43 seconds, then retracts and is pulverized into thin air. Press another button and a serving of sugar, honey, or any sweetener of your choice is dispensed, along with your choice of creamer. The automatic stirring mechanism stirs your tea to perfection. Now you are ready to sit on the veranda of your multi-million-dollar home and enjoy a nice hot cup of tea. Mr. T retails for $2,450. Price does not include parts and labor for a separate water line. Consult your local plumber for service. Mr. T is found only in stores where overpriced, useless items are sold. Order yours today and be the envy of the yacht club and golf club. So, hey, listen, thanks for joining us this week on Pull Yourself to Pieces.
Please check out our website, pullyourselftopieces.com.
That's right.
And you can subscribe to the show in Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Castbox, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Stitcher, and YouTube, or via RSS, so you'll never miss an episode.
And if you enjoy our show, don't forget to give us a high rating.
And remember to tell your friends about the show.
We'll see you next time.
Well, how can they see us? There's no cameras. It's kind of like radio.
It's a figure of speech.
A figure? What figure?
Yeah. A figure.
What does a figure have to do with it?
It's a figure it out.
Wait. Figure it out. Huh?
Thanks for listening to our show, and thank you to freesounds.org and Gottlieb, Audio Mirage, Plastibrain, Cognito Perceptu, FK Prod, Mirage Hazer, Shadow Wisp, DBoss, Viku Seru, Intra Environmental Sound Project, Julian Nicholas, Carmelo Mike, G Kill Hour, 140-178 Sound, CMU Sound Design, Alan Mchi, Der Super Anton, Eric H2000, Bulbastray, FK Phantom, Ultra Dust, Ada Records, Stuart Colborn, Debroid, Cubidup, GJ, Syntax Seed, Inspector J, Astounded, Madge 061785, Just Invoke, Short Record, Lorenzo Sue, and I'm Mackenzie. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/legal code.